Good afternoon and welcome to everyone here this afternoon. I want to thank you very much for joining us to formally mark the commissioning of the town of Cary's first public-private solar energy farm that you see spread out behind me. And you can't even get a good perspective of it from this view as it wraps the circle of the earth and goes down this way. I have seen a shot of this facility from the air, and it is astonishing. It is amazing photo to see, and the land area that this takes up. We are honored to have today here with us several members of our town council. I'll try to call them all out. I see Jack Smith, Lori Bush, Ed Urha. Have I missed any council members? Thank you for being here. We appreciate it greatly. And I would also like to recognize Michael Shore of FLS Energy. He's the Chief Executive Officer and a huge part of making this happen for us with the town of Cary. Michael is right here. At the direction of these key players, it is possible for us all here to be here today, all of us to be here today, and we know they are the most excited to see this project begin harnessing renewable energy. On behalf of the Cary Town Council and the staff, I'd like to invite Cary Mayor Harold Weinbrecht to begin our ceremony. Mayor?
Thank you, Ben. Good afternoon and welcome to the first day of winter. Came in with a bang. On behalf of the council members here and the entire Cary Town Council and 143,000 people that call Cary home now, I want to welcome everybody. It's my greatest pleasure to welcome you here to the first public-private solar system right here in Cary in Wake County. You know, one of the council's goals and one of the goals of our citizens, I believe, is to be green and to stay green. And that goes beyond litter reduction and beautification. It means being sustainable. And this year, we've increased our focus, we've increased our emphasis on cost effectiveness, on environmental benefits, and quality of life benefits. And thanks to legislative authority, we've spent about a year ensuring that Cary is doing its part in terms of renewable energy. At just over 7 acres that wraps around the earth, this site will harness enough energy to power one of a dozen small neighborhoods, such as Jamison Park, which you might have noticed as you were driving into this facility. And being green means another thing. Being green means putting green in taxpayers' pocketbooks, and that's a good thing for the town of Cary. And due to our land lease agreement with FLS Energy, the town's going to enjoy a reliable, steady source of income thanks to this public-private partnership. Now, as we celebrate a major step in our green initiatives, we also need to celebrate this day for this site. We've given purpose to what otherwise would have been an unproductive piece of land in Cary. We've given a purpose. We've made it green. And speaking of green, we have a group of volunteers in Cary, hundreds over the year, that spend hundreds of hours on a program called Spruce, and that's our green program. And if you didn't notice, they worked on the entrance here to this facility, spending hours making it so that when you came in this facility, you knew you were in the town of Cary. So I wish that we would all give our Spruce volunteers a round of applause. In just a few minutes, we're going to flip the switch and celebrate the public commissioning of our first solar farm, which is pretty exciting for me. And afterwards, I hope you're going to stay around and have some coffee and hot cocoa. I think that's what's hiding under the tent over here. And check out all the green initiatives we have. Right over here is a solar power garbage compactor. I haven't seen it yet. I just heard about it. I think we got it in last week. There's an electric town car over here. This is our hybrid trash truck. And of course behind me is the solar panels, and this is a touch feel type thing, so make sure you touch solar panels. I know that I am, because I've never touched the solar panel. I'm dying to know what it feels like. So please do that and check out all the green initiatives we have going on in Cary, which is a lot. I want to thank everyone for being here, and I especially want to thank Michael Shore for believing in Cary and choosing Cary to do this public-private partnership. Thank everyone for being involved. Please know that Cary is on a path of sustainability, and we support the private sector that's helping us be green. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for being a part of this great day in Cary. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Many of you know that the town of Cary pursued and was granted special authority from the North Carolina General Assembly to enter into leases of up to 20 years for the purposes of generating renewable energy. And we sought that special authority for that purpose. Thanks to Asheville-based FLS Energy, we are able to take advantage of this authority. And at this time, I have already introduced CEO Michael Shore, and I'd like to say just a word or two about the confidence I had in this project and the relationship that I felt we would have, because many years ago, Michael and I worked together in Chatham County, where he was doing some great work for Chatham County. So it's a pleasure to be able, nearly 20 years later, probably a little bit longer than that, to be able to work again. So I'm very grateful for that opportunity. So with that, I would like to again introduce Michael Shore, CEO of FLS Energy, for a few comments. Michael.
Thank you, Ben. What Ben did not tell you is he hired me for my first real job, and not only was Ben my first boss, but he was my first mentor. So I really appreciate having learned from him way back then, and I see very much a straight line in my life between what I learned working under Ben at that time and being able to eventually launch a solar company and be part of creating this project. And in fact, in 1990, when Ben hired me, North Carolina and local governments were in a transformation of how they dealt with solid waste. I was the recycling coordinator there. And here in 2012, our state is now in a transformation on where our energy comes from. And it's a really exciting thing that projects like what's behind us were unthinkable just 5 years ago, and now through the leadership and commitment of the town of Cary and others, these types of solar farms are being developed all over our state, and where we get our energy from going forward is not going to look like where it has come from in the past. So the town of Cary, the town council members and the staff, Steve Brown and David McNulty and all the others, I think have done an amazing job through their commitment to make this project happen and to work with FLS Energy and to be tenacious and patient with us and to be real collaborators, because this project not only creates a lot of jobs and provides all of us cleaner air to breathe, improves the bottom line of the city, and it also helps grow our economy. So it's great in so many ways. FLS Energy could not do this project without lots of business partners to help us finance the project, all the subcontractors to help us develop the project. Many of the subcontractors are here today, so I just love to acknowledge their great work by reading the names of the companies. Schletter, Seppi Engineering, Geotechnologies, White Electrical, 690 Electric, Bollinger and Price, Suniva, Portable Welding, Ingalls and Sons Landscaping, Seeger's Fence Company, and Morrison Engineering. And so you can just get a sense of not only is solar generating clean energy, helping reduce global warming pollution, but there's a lot of people being employed in this growing field. FLS Energy has grown from 3 to 70 employees, and you heard the names of all of these other companies that are involved. And so it is truly great an amazing thing. I, for one, am glad that the world is not ending today. Our company has a mission of making solar mainstream, and we have only just begun. So thank you very much. It's been great to be working on this project with the town of Cary.
Thank you, Michael. We appreciate your comments, and we appreciate and have enjoyed the relationship working with you that resulted in this fine product behind me. I now would like to invite our dignitaries to assemble to the left of me at the switch for the ceremonial commissioning. So if all of you will come that way right now, and as they do that, my last comments are following a few photos. Everyone is encouraged to have light refreshments that are over here under the tent, and to get a close-up view of our first solar energy system. As the mayor said, you can go up and touch it. So we'll do that, and I'll turn it over to these folks now.